Hi, my name is Red. Yeah, like the color. Crazy, right? My mom named me that because I was born with red eyes. No joke. Bright, bold, almost animated red eyes. And yes, I'm black. Weird combination, huh? People think it's scary, or they assume I'm some kind of witch. I'm not. It's just how I was born, and honestly, I think it's cool. It makes me stand out, and I've learned how to use it to my advantage. Here's the thing, men love me. I mean, they really, really love me. They come to me with all these long conversations, sweet talking, and trying to lock me down. But here's the gag. I'm not here for that. I'm here for the fun. A free meal? Yes, please. A movie date? Sure, why not? I don't mind letting them think they have a chance. But at the end of the day, I'm for the streets. I'm 23 years old with no kids, no baggage, and no plans to change that anytime soon. I like my freedom too much to let some man try and save me or lock me down. Instead, I let them do what they do best, spoil me. Dinner dates, drinks, movies, little gifts. I take it all and enjoy the ride. Some people might call it using them, but I call it a fair trade. They get my company, and I get a good time. Now don't get it twisted. I'm not cold-hearted. I enjoy the conversations, the laughter, and yes, sometimes even the sex. But I make it clear. I'm not wifey material. Not now. Maybe not ever. Men say they understand, but deep down, they always think they can change me. Spoiler alert, they can't. So yeah, that's me, Red. A walking contradiction, a little mysterious, and unapologetically living life on my terms. Sometimes I think about what it must be like to be one of those girls who's out here looking for love. You know, the ones who spend all their time dreaming about a ring, a house, and a picture-perfect life with some man who promises the world. But that's just not me. I've seen what love does to people, how it softens them, makes them vulnerable. No thank you. I've watched too many women get burned, chasing after fairy tales that don't exist. Me. I'm too sharp for all that. Too free. Too red. You'd think with how men fawn over me, I'd have to fight them off with a stick. But honestly, it's easy. Most of them come to me already hypnotized, like my eyes cast some sort of spell on them. I'll sit across from a man at dinner, swirling a glass of wine, listening to him pour out his heart about how different I am, how beautiful I am, how he's never met a woman like me. And I just smile, nod, and let him talk. It's funny, really. They all want to figure me out. Red, what's your story? What do you really want in life? They ask. And I give them answers that sound good but mean nothing. I'm just living in the moment, I'll say, or, I'm focused on myself right now. That usually gets them to lean in closer, eyes full of hope, thinking maybe they'll be the one to change my mind. They won't. The truth is, I love the game. The thrill of meeting someone new, the fun of being treated like a queen, and the power of knowing that I can walk away whenever I want. I'm not cruel about it. I don't string anyone along longer than they can handle. But I'm honest, even if they don't want to hear it. Some nights, when I'm alone in my bed, I think about whether I'll ever settle down. Maybe one day I'll meet someone who makes me want to stay. Someone who sees me for who I really am, and doesn't try to own me. But even if that day comes, they'll have to understand one thing. I'll never belong to anyone but myself. Until then, I'll keep living my life the way I want to. Free, untamed, and a little dangerous. Because being Red isn't just a name, it's who I am. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. Sometimes, my life feels like a movie, the kind with the smooth-talking anti-hero, who knows how to play the game. But every good movie needs a twist, and for me, that twist walked into my life one night at a rooftop bar in downtown Atlanta. His name was Malik. Tall, dark, and radiating the kind of energy that could make any woman lose her mind. But here's the kicker. He wasn't like the others. He didn't fall over himself trying to impress me. In fact, he barely noticed me at first, which only made me notice him more. I was at the bar, sipping on a martini that some investment banker had paid for, when Malik slid into the seat next to me. He didn't even look my way at first, just ordered a whiskey neat, and started scrolling on his phone. It was unsettling. I'm used to men staring, their eyes lingering too long, trying to figure me out. But Malik, he acted like I was invisible. Naturally, I couldn't let that slide. You're awfully quiet for someone sitting this close, I said, flashing my most disarming smile. He glanced at me, and for the first time, I saw those eyes, sharp, calculating, like he could see through every mask I'd ever worn. "Maybe I don't have anything to say," he replied, his voice smooth but distant. That threw me off for a second. "You don't meet many women like me, huh?" I teased, leaning in just enough for the light to catch my eyes. He smirked, finally giving me his full attention. "Oh, I've met women like you before." Red eyes, bright smile, the whole I'm too good for love routine. "You're not as mysterious as you think." That stung more than I wanted to admit. But I wasn't about to let him see it. "And let me guess, you think you've got me all figured out?" "No," he said, leaning back in his chair, looking at me like I was a puzzle missing a few pieces. "But I'm curious. Curious. Not enchanted, not infatuated. Just curious." That word hit different coming from him. Like he wasn't here to play the same game I was used to. Jeremy Tubbs has firmly established himself as one of the best authors in the industry, boasting an impressive catalog of over 70 titles available on Amazon and Google Play. His work spans a diverse range of genres, showcasing his unparalleled creativity and versatility as a writer. From inspirational guides to thought-provoking narratives, Jeremy's books resonate deeply with readers, offering wisdom, entertainment, and practical advice. What truly sets Jeremy apart is his relentless work ethic and commitment to excellence. He approaches every project with a level of dedication that ensures his books stand out in a crowded marketplace. His ability to connect with readers through relatable themes and transformative insights has earned him a loyal following and critical acclaim. Whether you're seeking personal growth, spiritual enlightenment, or a compelling read to fuel your imagination, Jeremy Tubbs' extensive library of books is a treasure trove waiting to be explored. With over 70 titles and counting, he continues to leave an indelible mark on the literary world, solidifying his reputation as one of the greatest authors of our time.